Scott, thank you for joining us. Our final pre-season game ends in defeat to a very strong Crystal Palace side. Can I get your thoughts on the game first?
Yeah, real positives would be 7 players got 90 minutes, so that's a positive. The biggest positive out of them 7 is Jay Williams completing 90 minutes, which is his first 90 minutes since February, so that's 6 months ago. So it's important he got that tonight. So really, really pleased with that. We've ticked that box now, so we know he's confident to go into the season now. We come out of it with no injuries, 1 or 2 bumps and bruises, but no injuries, which was always important as well. And we had a good game. We had a game against, obviously, Premiership opposition, and I thought that there were moments in the game where we held our own. I thought that we looked comfortable in possession. We didn't create loads, but we've got to respect who we're playing against, and maybe when you come across teams like that, they nullify you really well. I'm not sure League 2 teams do that as well. Disappointing, obviously, with the start. You know, it was a mistake for the first goal, which was a really bad start. I think it was 90 seconds on the clock when we concede, so you think, what, you know, and it was a mistake. It was just a real kind of bit of sloppy play. But yeah, I thought that we'd done well. Could we have committed more to the way we pressed? Yeah, I think we could have. I think the fact that we were playing against the team we were playing against made us not press as hard as we would normally, which I want us to get out of that mentality. I want us to press no matter who we're playing against, to really commit to it. And I think there were spells in the game where we could have held possession more. I think we turned the ball over in vital areas of the pitch, and we didn't need to. But yeah, all in all, a really good night. Good exercise. It was nice to play in and see the fans again and play in front of the fans. And yeah, I think the opposition obviously is, you know, it's a you know, a real kind of like
It's all right.
Yeah, it was a real test for us. So yeah, listen, a real positive night. And like I say, I think the players ticking them boxes of 90 minutes was important tonight, especially Jay. So yeah, really pleased with that.
Yeah, you said on Tuesday against Southampton as well, it was important to get out there and play in front of the fans. Obviously, it was a packed crowd there today, so it must have been good for the players.
Yeah, it's important we did that, actually, because we hadn't done it all pre-season. You know, it's all right playing against, you know, the teams that we have played against, and which was obviously why it was disappointing when the Portsmouth game was called off, because it would have been here in front of a crowd again. And yeah, it was important we did that, and obviously we ticked that box again tonight. It's great to see the fans; they were in good spirits again. So yeah, listen, it was a good night, a good football match against obviously a team that were on a different level to us. So I'm really pleased with the application of the players.
Yeah, chance for the fans to see Kyle Scott in action for the first time. We just checked the stats after the game. He won the most duels in the game, won the most tackles in the game, and he also completed the most passes in the game. And when you consider the calibre of opposition we're playing against, you know, that's nothing to sort of shy away about. So how impressed were you with his performance?
Yeah, he's a top player. That's why we signed him. That's why we've been chasing him for the length of time we have been. He's a very, very good player. I think that probably he doesn't get the credit, maybe because he's such a very good footballer, that you don't get the credit about the stuff that he does off the ball. He's very aggressive. He loves a tackle, and we love him. We absolutely love him. We think he's going to be very, very big for us this season.
Yeah, just over a week to go till we sort of kick off for real. With this next week of training, what will you be looking to get out of the players?
Well, I've already started analysing Grimsby. You know, I've already started looking at some of their pre-season games and trying to get a handle on what we need to do. So everything from now to next Saturday will be geared around that, and you know, that's how we work. Even Monday morning there'll be certain elements of coaching going in regarding how we're going to take on Grimsby Town next week, which is obviously a really tough start to the season.
Yeah, and if you were to reflect on pre-season, would you say it was a success?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I mean, you never know whether it's a success depending on what happens in the season, but as far as injuries are concerned, I think we've got one injury in Dion Pereira, and usually you do get collateral damage during pre-season because of how hard and fast and far you push the players in terms of the physicality of it. The fact that we've got one injury at the end of it is a credit to my staff and the players about how they've committed to the pre-season, how they've trained. They've trained really well. There'll be a lot of clubs that will have more than one player injured, let me tell you that, at this time of the season. So, yeah, really pleased. Obviously, it'd been better if we'd have had Dion Pereira fit and available, but not to be. He'll be back soon, and we'll see the best of him as well, because he's a very good player as well, so which you've not seen yet. So, or certainly in these last couple of games. But, yeah, I think it's been a success.
Perfect.
I mean, how many more players are you expecting to sign before the season opener? Do you think there'll be many more changes?
How many am I expecting to sign before the season starts? Probably none. Maybe one, maybe two. I don't know. It's an ongoing process still. We're really happy with the business we've done. There's been some really clever joined-up thinking within the building about the recruitment side of things. I've been really pleased with the recruitment and the players we've brought in. What do I expect? I'm unsure, because obviously we've only got a week to go before the season starts. Probably none at this stage.
Okay, and obviously the new lead owners, obviously in charge, and how has that affected things for you, your players, or not at all at this stage?
Not at all. Not at all, to be honest with you. We've just carried on. Of course, I suppose at every club there's things going on above that we don't hear and know about. We've just carried on as normal. I think it's going to be good for the football club in the future. So, yeah, we just have to wait and see.
Yeah, just back on today's game, obviously in previous friendlies against Palace, obviously it's been a lot of goals. So you're glad maybe with the progress, it was obviously just 3 goals today, and especially after conceding that early goal, you must be pleased with.
Well, when that first goal went in, I thought it was going to be another 6-0 or something, But yeah, listen, you look at that first goal in the 90 seconds or whatever it was, it was our mistake. So, you think, well, come on, let's get to grips with it and start playing. And I thought we was okay for the rest of the night. I thought we settled into the game, and listen, we're playing against some top players there. You see, the team that they brought, they're going to be competing in the Premier League, in the best league in the world. So we have to give that a lot of credit. And we thank them for coming down and playing us and coming with a strong team, because it helps us in our quest to what we need to do this season, and like I say, to get all them boxes ticked. With certainly Jay Williams playing 90 minutes is the biggest plus for me. It was desperately needed tonight for him to play that. So really delighted with it.
Yeah, and obviously it's great. Obviously 6 players in the Palace team were starting the FA Cup final, and it's good to
amazing.
For fans as well, so to see that level of...
amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, we're really respectful to them for doing that and bringing them sort of players down. I think they realise it's always a good game down here, even though the scorelines probably don't suggest that, but I think they do realise that, and they'll be playing against teams in the Premier League who play out from the back like we do, so it's probably good practice for them. So we thank them.
Great, thanks Scott.
Thank you.